show too. We had like 20 people. You got like 4th or 5th. So it definitely goes to show like those fundamentals that you get from other fighting games, they can be carried over into other ones. So I'm not exactly sure who the gentleman is he's playing next one, but regardless, let's go ahead and get right into this match now. You want to go ahead and tell me a little bit about the Chun-Li and Necalli matchup?
Yeah, so basically in all Chun-Li matchups, it's going to be how the opposing player deals with the instant air legs.
Okay.
And the pressure that is going to be put on, because Chun-Li has some of the best buttons in the game and she can really enforce her will. So it's how the other player kind of adjusts to that. But we got Spencer here with Necalli. Has the corner but loses it with the V skill. Chun-Li gets a full combo.
Now, it's actually funny that you bring up how good Chun-Li is, because I know that she's been good for a while in the whole Street Fighter series, but more in specific this one. I know James Chen and Ultra David talk about how good she is, and sometimes they like to compare to how good Cammy was as well. How they used to say, well, you know, Cammy's so awesome and she's so great, you know, and she can either use, you know, a lot of strong fundamentals, or you can kind of just go in and just, you know, kind of free ball with her, and you can still kind of get the world. So it's nice to see that Chun-Li's really awesome here.
Now we see Spencer doing some work here. Working on it perfect so far, but the reversal, EX SBK. Now it's Jamar's turn.
And Jamar's doing a solid job at finding an entry with a lot of these aerial attacks, man. Uh-oh. Not a good spot for Spencer to be in.
Ooh, he drops the combo, but still gets the hit. And the reversal.
Very solid job there. Coming out from my man JaMarvelous, sending a statement early on.
So that match was dictated by whoever's on the offense, really, because we saw some good things from Spencer. Actually, I'm actually quite impressed by the way he handled himself during that match. But it was only when he was on the offense. When he was on the defense, he was struggling, and that's kind of what I was making point at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's how you deal with those buttons from Chun-Li.
Absolutely.
But he could have just blocked most of the time. I think he just kind of got
I mean, it could be a little frustrating.
over-anxious.
Yeah, that too. Okay, but regardless, man, Spencer doing a pretty solid job at starting off this next round.
Oh, drops. That's punishable, but doesn't punish it.
Finds himself back into a corner right now. JaMarvelous is adding on tons of pressure, but Spencer finding entrance out of there.
Gets the back grab. Now he's got the corner. Both players looking for that B trigger activation. There it is. On block. Oh, okay. This should kill him.
Oh, wow. Very, very nice. And it seems like, you know, when Spencer gets JaMarvelous in the corner, it seems like JaMarvelous deals with that pressure a little better than Spencer does. But that could just be the nature of Chun-Li. She might be able to deal with that a little easier than Necalli, maybe?
Perhaps. I think Spencer, again, he's being a little bit too over-anxious when he has the corner and doesn't really think about his positioning as much. He'd really try to space himself so he doesn't lose that corner.
Absolutely.
Necalli with full meter now, very dangerous.
Yeah, if there was ever a time to try to take over the course of this match, I mean, it's now. Okay, very nice. JaMarvelous going in with the nice low mix-ups.
I think Jamar is kind of content taking those grabs because he doesn't want to take full damage from all that meter that Necalli has.
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh.
Okay, very nice.
Spends it there.
And I was almost thinking that, is he not going to do it at all, or what's going on here?
Big damage. Watch for a reversal now. Ooh, challenges the overhead. And he takes that round. Good stuff. But now with no meter, and Chun has full meter.
Played it a little safer in the corner there that time. Like you said before, he was getting a little over anxious, but that time he played it safe and just went right for a grab.
Spencer getting paid on those jump ins. Like Jamar is not doing a lot of anti-airs to stop it.
Absolutely
Maybe
not.
he's afraid of the dive kick.
Okay, Spencer right now trying to get himself some room out of this corner here. JaMarvelous has him where he wants him, and we've seen in the last round, JaMarvelous does a pretty solid job at sticking on the pressure. But with that being said, Spencer goes for the reversal, and now the shoe is on the other foot here.
Chun-Li doesn't have the V-trigger yet. Oh, punish that. No, again. Showing some lack of experience, I think, not punishing. That should do it.
Yeah. One thing I do like about Street Fighter V is you can't be chipped out in here. I like that.
Yeah, it brings a really high tension to the game. It's really nerve-wracking when you play it because you can't close it out just easily, I guess. You have to really find a clean hit.
Really got to work for it now.